Welcome. This is the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, and we are so glad that you've made it to a calmer corner of your day. Here, we focus on real solutions, practical help, and the kind of encouragement we could all use a little more of. So let's get to it.
Hey there, welcome back to another episode from the Senior Safety Advice Podcast. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. And we're going to talk about small bathroom design fixes in this episode that can literally save lives. And I know that sounds dramatic, but it's true. Most serious falls at home happen in the bathroom, and many of them are preventable. So by the end of this episode, you'll see how a few simple design changes can protect dignity, confidence, and independence every single day. So I've been thinking about a gentleman that I worked with years ago. So let's call him Frank. Frank was sharp, independent, and very proud of taking care of himself. He told me straight out that he did not need help and did not want his house to look medical. Then one morning he slipped stepping out of the shower. And actually this happened to a friend of mine as well. Nothing dramatic at first, just a wet floor and poor footing. But that fall led to a hip fracture, which then led to surgery, which then led to rehab, and months of fear about falling again. And here's the hard part. The fixes that could have helped him were small, affordable, and simple. But no one had talked to him about them ahead of time. And if they had, he ignored them. So here's the thing about bathrooms. They combine water, hard surfaces, tight spaces, and quick movements, usually. And that's a dangerous mix as we grow older. And you don't need a full remodel necessarily to make a big difference. So let me walk you through some of the most powerful small changes that I've seen as an occupational therapist over the years. First, grab bars. And yeah, I know everyone talks about grab bars, but placement matters more than people realize. A properly placed grab bar near the toilet and inside the shower gives your body something solid to trust. It's not about pulling yourself up. It's about steadying yourself before a slip turns into a fall. And no, towel bars do not count. I've seen too many of those rip right off the wall, and that's a fall waiting to happen. Now, let's talk about flooring. Slippery tile is a huge problem. Non-slip surfaces or even well-secured non-slip mats can make standing and turning much safer. And please, no loose rugs in the bathroom. Those are one of the most common fall hazards that I've seen. In fact, a friend of mine just tripped over a loose rug, fractured her wrist, and spent at least now 4 months working on rehab for that wrist. Lighting is yet another quiet lifesaver. Bathrooms are often poorly lit, especially at night. Motion sensor night lights or brighter overhead lighting can help tired eyes see where they're stepping. Good lighting reduces hesitation, and hesitation leads to loss of balance. So now let's talk about the shower or the tub. Stepping over a high tub wall is risky, even for people who feel steady. A tub transfer bench or a shower chair can change everything. Sitting to bathe saves energy and reduces the risk of slipping when your legs feel weak. Now, handheld shower heads are yet another simple fix that I love. They let you stay seated and in control. No twisting, no reaching, no bending down. If you drop it, no rushing. So here's one thing that I think people don't think about enough, and that is the height of the toilet. Low toilets are very hard on your knees, your hips, and your balance. So a raised toilet seat or a comfort height toilet makes standing up safer and easier. And of course, grab bars around the toilet if needed also make it easier. That change or those changes alone can help to prevent a fall. Now, storage also matters. If toiletries are stored too high or too low, people will lean, will twist, or will bend in unsafe ways. So keeping everyday items within easy reach reduces risky movements. So adding shelves to the wall where you can reach items instead of bending down to take them out of the cabinet is much safer. It's such a simple fix, but it can really be powerful. So let me pause here for a bit and say this as gently as I can. None of these changes mean that someone is giving up. They mean that someone is being smart. Strong, capable people use tools to stay that way longer. And that's all these are. These are tools. I've seen so many older adults avoid the bathroom out of fear after a fall. They rush, they limit fluids, they hold it too long, and that creates a whole new set of health problems, and there's no need for it. A safer bathroom can restore confidence, and confidence can easily restore independence. Now, if you're a family caregiver listening to this, I want you to hear this part. Please don't wait for a fall to make changes. Falls are not warnings. They are injuries. A stumble is a warning. Walking, shuffling, walking slowly, shuffling, those are warnings. Grabbing on to furniture or things, those are warnings. The fall is the injury resulting from those warnings. Prevention always costs less physically and emotionally than recovery. So start small. Add one grab bar. Make the lighting better. Add a shower chair or bench. Those steps could easily add up. And if you're an older adult listening to this, this is about protecting your future self. The goal is staying in your home safely for as long as possible, as independently as possible. Your bathroom should support you, not challenge you every day. In fact, every room should support you and not challenge you. I've walked into hundreds, if not more, of bathrooms in my career as an occupational therapist. The safest ones weren't fancy. They were thoughtful. They respected how bodies change over time. So here's the takeaway I want you to remember today. Small bathroom design fixes save lives by reducing falls, restoring confidence, and protecting independence. And you deserve that kind of safety in your own home. All right, now that's all that I have for you for today. Thanks for being here with me as we honor January National Bath Safety Month. If today's episode gave you some useful insights or new ideas, share it with someone who might find it helpful too. And you can discover even more expert tips and helpful guides for seniors and caregivers at seniorsafetyadvice.com. And if you're searching for an aging in place specialist, visit our website at aginginplacedirectory.com. Come back tomorrow for more helpful information right here on the Senior Safety Advice Podcast. And hey, if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel or a podcast yet, go ahead and do that right now. It really helps us reach more people who could use this kind of support and information. So until next time, take care of yourself and the ones that you love.
This podcast is part of our mission to help older adults live safely and independently. If you'd like to take the next step, visit aginginplacedirectory.com, where you'll find specialists, helpful resources, and inspiration to make every home your place to thrive.